Y'all already know what time it is. Your girl had to stop into the duty-free store so I can get me a bottle of liquor since it's illegal here in Kuwait. I ended up getting a bottle of Absolute. It was about regular price, $17. Finally got in my taxi. Like it's 4 something Egyptian time. And headed to the Airbnb. I'm tired. One of the things that I forgot to do was record my Airbnb for y'all, and I'm so sorry. I don't even think that I have pictures, but it was pretty nice. A lot of the places in Cairo don't look appealing, but when you go inside, they're actually pretty nice. Okay, so I landed in Cairo at 2 o'clock, and basically I'm only gonna be here for like a day. So I'll be here all night tonight, all day tomorrow, and then I fly out at like 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday morning because I gotta go to work. So the plan is tonight I'm gonna go to like the Cairo little street thing, see like the little traditional shops, and go to a mall. I don't know what's the name of the mall, and then definitely going out to the club tonight. You know your girl gonna get cute for y'all, and then tomorrow it's a surprise. I'll show y'all tomorrow what I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just out here hanging and banging in these Cairo streets, y'all. So I'm out in the middle of somewhere trying to find my damn Uber, and I have no clue where my Uber is, y'all. But this is kind of the view around me. My Airbnb was literally like right behind the first building that I showed y'all. So that kind of shows you the neighborhood that I was staying in and kind of how everything was. Right now I'm at the Cairo Festival Mall and getting ready to head inside, and it's like super pretty. They have IKEA, Debenhams, Decathlon, a lot of the same stores that are in Kuwait. But so I'm gonna go inside and check it out. The Cairo Festival Mall wasn't all that. Like, it was a decent mall, but in my opinion, it was more for like leisure and hanging out. The aesthetics was really nice. Like, they had a lot of outdoorsy types things to do, but the stores were pretty basic. H&M, they had American Eagle and those types of things. What was pretty cool about it though was that they had like a little I don't know how to describe it, but this little McDonald's over here that just served ice cream, so you didn't have to actually go in the restaurant. So I tried to go out, but it was unsuccessful. All the clubs require reservations, and then the clubs responded to my messages. But my Uber driver was super cool and turned up the volume in his car for me, so I enjoyed that. So this morning, I'm getting ready to go do ATVs and see the Grand Pyramids. I got me some breakfast from Starbucks, a little turkey and cheese wrap. It's cold, but it gets the job done. So, we out. The ride from the Airbnb to Giza was about 47 minutes, so it took a little minute to get there, but I enjoyed every minute of it because the tour guide was very nice and very informative and gave us a lot of history of the country on the way there. Also, I was able to see the mosque and see just how the Egyptians really live and the day-to-day life of them on the way there. Tea, y'all. Y'all know I don't drink coffee, so it's always tea. Anytime you see Starbucks or any of them coffee places, it's always tea, no coffee. Alright, so we just got to the place to go ATV in, and then headed up to see the pyramids. So yeah, I'm so excited. Like I can't believe that I'm in Egypt and I'm getting ready to go and see the pyramids. Like I am like mad hype right now. So here we go. Look at it, it's already so pretty. Yo, look at this. go ride some ATVs in the desert. So excited.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good, but
So, how did you enjoy the ATVs?
the ATVs were dope. It was, like I said earlier, it was a really dope experience to be able to like ride through the Egyptian villages and stuff like that and see how some people really live. Like, I knew like some history about Egypt and kind of like that it was a developing country, but like to actually see it still be like in development, it was kind of like, it was, I wouldn't say a culture shock, but it was kind of like a humbling moment for me, for sure, because, you know, a lot of the things that we take for granted, like, you know, having like a functioning water system to be able to take a hot shower every day, drainage and stuff like that, like we don't think about when it rains in Florida that, okay, you know, it might flood and, you know, we might lose all our crops and things like that. So it was a humbling moment for me, for sure.
Okay, what is your most exciting part of the trip?
The most exciting part of it for me was, for one, I'm like a big kid when it comes to like history, animals and stuff like that. So when I actually saw the pyramids, I was super hyped. But taking it back to like a biblical focus, a lot of y'all know I've been talking about it. I've been in my Bible a lot more. So like being here and like being near like, you know, the temple and like Pharaoh and the land that Moses walked on, for me, like this is surreal or whatever, because when you think about it in that historical and biblical context, then it's kind of like, wow, you know, like this is really where, you know, God was telling Moses to tell Pharaoh, let my people go. And I think it's just kind of magnificent, and it kind of leaves you in like awe that these things really exist. And it's crazy because the other day, like I was talking to one of my students and they were asking me about like why I'm a Christian, and they're saying that there's no proof and stuff of Christianity and the things in the Bible, but this is it. Like this is the proof. You know, like people were really out here slaving and building the pyramids and stuff like that, and these lands really do exist. In a bit, I'm going to go inside the pyramid. Can't really record, but I'll share my findings with y'all afterwards, of course. And I'm really enjoying Egypt. Like it's not as like lavish as I thought it would be, and it's definitely like a step back and a step down or whatever, not in a bad way, so no offense to any Egyptians out there or anything like that, but it's just it's different than what I pictured before I got here. But I'm definitely enjoying myself. There's so many other things. Look at that big ass bird. So here we're headed from the ATV site to the pyramids, where you can actually tour and enter inside the pyramids. It took about 15 to 20 minutes from that place to the entrance, and it was a really nice experience to be able to ride through and again get that insight into life in Egypt. This blue and tan building, that's, I believe, one of the Egyptian schools. I'm not 100% sure. I think that's what our tour guide told us. But then, like, you get to see the buildings and the upkeep, and there's a lot of beggars, a lot of hagglers on the road, Egyptian dogs everywhere, trash everywhere. And it might sound like I'm talking down on it. I'm not talking down on Egypt at all. It's a beautiful country, but this is just how the country is. And it's an eye-opening experience. These people real deal walk like in the middle of traffic. Buses can be coming, trucks can be coming, they don't care. Like they walking right through the streets. And I thought Kuwait was crazy. So my tour guide had us try sugarcane juice, and nah, I wouldn't recommend it.
Every minute $5. Okay.
Hey, so Egypt is called?
It's called Misr in Arabic. So why it's called Egypt? Because in ancient time Egypt was called Kemet.
Kemet. Okay.
Kemet or Chemet.
Kemet.
Yes. Why Kemet? By hieroglyphic language, it means the black land. Why the black land? Because Egyptian originally have dark black skin.
Right.
Okay, then the name is changed by Old Greek language to be Egypt. Okay, Egypt by Old Greek language, it means the black land as well.
Okay.
Then the sound of the name changed by Arabic language to be Egypt. That's why it's called Egypt.
Okay, cool.
You know, in the Persian we use miles.
Right. Once we left the entrance, I almost didn't come. These passageways are narrow. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. I'm like legit inside the pyramid right now. Just came down the ladder and about to have a panic attack because it's crazy. Like, it's super small and super tight in here, so it's not good for my claustrophobia. So I'm really like freaking out right now. It's crazy. Alright, walking through the pyramids, y'all. Can barely breathe in here. I'm so scared. Yeah. Can we go back?
Hello, friend.
Hello.
You come from?
I'm scared. Okay, can we go back?
You can finish here. It's no video.
Okay, no video?
No video.
So I'm coming up the pyramid right now, climbing up the steps. And like I told y'all, it's super tight in here, like really tight. Oh yeah, I dead ass had a panic attack inside the pyramid. It's so tight and it's so small, so it's not really good for people that are claustrophobic. But I said YOLO, and so here I am coming out of the pyramid. I braved it. But if you don't like small spaces and you have like any type of anxiety, then it's probably not a good idea for you to come in these. Finally made it to the daylight. Oh my gosh. Whew, I survived the pyramids, y'all. Barely. Run up the stairs. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. This tour has been like, it was supposed to be 4 hours, but it ended up being now like going into the fifth 6 hours. So yeah, and it's super tight. So like you bumping into people over and over again. Here's another one of those little tiny steps. So even though I didn't make it through the pyramids, I am at the Sphinx. My phone was dying, so I didn't really get to record very much of the Sphinx, but this was pretty cool because we got to see the Sphinx and also the temple. A lot of the king's bodies were put there in the 40 days before that day through the mourning and the preparation, along with their possessions. Like they even mummified their dogs, birds, and stuff like that. This pretty much wrapped up the tour. Afterwards, we went and ate some authentic Egyptian food that ended up being really good. I really enjoyed it, and I didn't get a picture of it because my phone died while we were at the Sphinx, but it's all good. I really enjoyed my time in Egypt, and I would definitely recommend anybody to go see the pyramids if you're able to. It's a breathtaking, life-altering experience, and I really enjoyed myself. But like always, thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing, all the comments and the positive feedback, and I will see you guys next time.